morning, YouTube beauties. Today is Wednesday, March 26, 2025. And yesterday when I was coming from work, some guy tried to talk to me, which is not abnormal. I mean, that's just, guys are gonna always try to holler. But I'm at the age where the littlest thing you say is like, it rings a red, not even just a red flag, but it's like, will scream immaturity to me. So the guy talking about some, he put women in videos, and I was like, video hoes? Like, first of all, who even does music videos? People don't really do music videos like that. Music videos are not really popular no more. He was like, oh no, but it's to like play a part, which is true. Like, some people, like Genuine Last Chance, which is like 10 years ago, he did a video with Lisa Ray. So she's not really a video girl, she's actually playing a part of his girlfriend, whatever. I've never really been interested in stuff like that, and I damn sure I'm not interested in it now. Like, if you're gonna give me a role, you're gonna give me a role. Like, and then like, that was something I was interested in, and I think I told y'all. But even though it got canceled and stuff, it really taught me, like, I don't think I'm about that life, because you gotta literally pretend like you like the person. And they saying, oh, it's just acting. No, like, if I'm gonna play the part of somebody's significant other, the man has to at least be attractive. I'm sorry. I don't think it's in me to be an actress. Like, I could play the role of like a mother, what is that? Like, maybe a different role, but playing a part of a significant other and there's no chemistry, no attraction, the person got a body odor, I'm supposed to like pretend to be this person? No, I can't do it. I don't know. Tahaja P. Henson, all the actresses out there, they good, because I can't do it. I don't think it's for me. Like, and then it's just a lot of loopholes and just not for me. So I thought about it, but the turn off, he was like, would you like to go to Dave & Buster's one day? I said, Dave & Buster's? Yeah, when I was 18, and I did date a guy, and I took him. I was in my late 20s, but I only took him because he said he never been. He didn't really have much of a childhood. He never been to an arcade, and he had never been to Dave & Buster's. That's the only reason why I took him. But that wasn't our first date. I told y'all, I think I told y'all about him, the broke businessman. We went out on real dates. Like, he had business with these different people, and like, we went to like real restaurants and stuff. So Dave & Buster's was just something I did for his birthday. I took him a few places. We went out a few places, and then he took me out or whatever. But yeah, that's the only reason why in my adult life, But I'm like, as a date, sign of immaturity. He's like, oh, da-da-da. I'm like, sir, you look like you like 45. I'm 36. What it be? I was like, yeah, I take my son there. Like, my son goes there. That's for children. Like, what do you mean? Then I was like, oh, I like seafood. He goes, oh, he don't eat seafood because his goldfish died. What? So my question for today, ladies, what's like a turn off when a man trying to talk to you? What is like a line that will pick you, like turn you off? For me, it's giving you're cheap. That's why you don't like seafood, because seafood is expensive. So, and then I was like, oh, it's spots in Bushwick that's inexpensive, because I'm thinking, well, maybe he just one or two things. He on a budget, and it happens, or he just used to like not taking chicks out. That's what it really is. And they had a whole thing on social media with chicks that don't want to go to chain restaurants. When you actually go out on real dates, you never want to go back to chain restaurants. And that's just what it is. Chain restaurants, the food is nasty. It is. And then the chain restaurants is more expensive anyway. So, you know, but I told him straight up, like, he was like, because after he said Dave and Buster's, he was like, oh, what about Buffalo Wild Wings? Buffalo Wild Wings, to me, is you eat there when you hungry, and that's not something you plan. Like when I went to, the first time I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, I went with my friend and my son. We went to a Broadway show in like 1 o'clock, and then we went to see Shakespeare in the evening. So we got hungry, and before we went to BAM to see Shakespeare, Henry VIII, we went to get something to eat. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings, right? And then another time I went there, I was in the mall for something. I think we might have went grocery shopping, and me and my son got hungry, so we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. At the time I didn't have DoorDash, and I was like, okay, the food is here, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings real quick. Like Buffalo Wild Wings is like, you don't really think about it. That's not like a date. That's like BBQs. That's not a date to me. BBQs is like, okay, like BBQs like during the pandemic, the drinks or whatever. So I remember me and my ex, we drove over there, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, we on a date to BBQs. Like me and my father been there. It's definitely a family spot. But that's not like, and then the only reason why I took my ex there for Father's Day, because everything else was closed. So that's the only reason why I have brought my ex to BBQs, because we went to nice places. Like every guy I dated, I could truly say we went to nice places. They did not take me to no bullshit ass, you know? So that's my question, ladies, like to you out there in YouTube. What is a deal breaker for you, or what's a turn off? The moment he said Dave and Buster's, I'm like, I'm not 18 years old. And I was dead serious when I said it. Like, I'm not 18 years old. Then this nigga talking about Buffalo Wild Wings. I was like, and he was like, take his number down. And I did. But usually I'm honest, and I'll let the man know, like, I'm not interested. I took his number down, and I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you, because that was his MO. Like, I already know, even if I was interested in the video thing, whatever he trying to do, he would have still tried to like take me to spots that I don't want to go to, you know. And that's my thing. Like, a lot of these men are not willing to, not even a lot of these men, but men like him, he would have never compromised to say, let's go to Bushwick, let's go to a decent spot. Like, I could already tell, like, when you get a certain age, for me, my whole life, you can kind of tell with people, and I'm guilty of giving people the benefit of the doubt. That's I need to stop doing that. But ladies, what's your deal breaker or your red flag?